maybe a little higher than that. Wind barriers here. It's going to lead me to the promised land. And we spotted 3 rams up on this bench yesterday evening. And we can't find them yet this morning. It's still early. We had a good hour-and-a-half hike to get up here. We came from way down there. You can see the parking lot. Several cars coming up. There's a couple 14ers around here, and they're playing on the mountains while we're playing with the sheep. So we're hoping they're going to be coming from over there back to where they were bedding, back in here somewhere. That's the game plan. It's cold, and we might have to go walking just to warm up. But it's awesome. August the 4th, and I'm chasing something with my bow and arrow. We also spotted a couple huge mule deer up here yesterday, and there's one big one down here this morning. Probably 2 of them were one of them was probably pushing 190, typical 4x4 with a little sticker on the left side, I believe, and then another one that had just an extra beam and some other crazy points on his back forks, and he was probably, I don't know, he was probably pushing 180 plus easy. It's been good so far, and it's only day 1. Sitting on top of the east side of East Buffalo Peak. Spotted 2 rams this morning, and hiked a ridiculous hike up here, and got up here and I couldn't find them, so I'm going to sit. It's 12/12, and it's the 8th, so day 4, my sheep hunt 2012, and having fun. It's just hard to find sheep, and when you do, getting on them is a whole different deal. It's the sheep hunting is made for mountain men for sure. So we'll see what happens this evening, see if those sheep come out, and hopefully we'll get a shot. Do a panorama. South Park down there. This is basically all of my sheep unit. Well, we're sitting here. I guess me and my trusty bow. We're up here at just off of Buckskin Peak, which is the peak right back behind me. I think it's like 13.7 or 8 or somewhere around there. I think I'm done for the day. It is cold and windy. I've been here 3 hours looking for sheep, and all I saw was 2 mountain goats, so which was cool, but I'm after sheep. So truck's down there. That's where I'm headed. Back down to get some warmth, and I think I'm gonna just glass for the last hour and a half. Okay, well, I am it's day 4 of my sheep season, and saw a few sheep last night. I was hoping to to find them this morning, and they were not in the same basin. Imagine that. So I'm exploring a new area, Mosquito Pass, and just gonna check it out. It's the backside of area I've been hunting, and maybe the sheep are over here, I don't know. But so little exploration this morning. It's Tuesday, I don't even know what day it is, the 7th. So just checking out a new area. So I honestly just am in shock, disbelief. Saw some rams, 5 rams up here above Kite Lake. Came all the way up, put about a 2-hour stalk, belly crawled, got about 100 yards from them, and was able to get 53 yards, ranged them. Took a shot, they all jumped the string, and I think it turned right into my arrow. Blood trail's really good. He went around this rock cliff. I mean, it's just blood all the way down through there. I mean, some more blood. He went around the end of this cliff. There's a big pile of blood. I mean, from my experience, that blood looks good, but I'm not going to get my hopes up. The arrow didn't pass through, had pretty good penetration. It looked like a good shot. I could see the arrow. I'm just praying to the Lord that He blesses me beyond belief. Oh Lord, I pray that God, that You'd bless me, and that the sheep would die. Oh Lord, please, please, please. So a quick scenario here. My sheep hunt, 2012 S12. I actually came up on this side of the rocks after the sheep, and belly crawled up probably 200 yards. Army crawl rather. I did scooch on my belly a little bit. The sheep were up on the side of that kind of rocky stuff where that dark rock, charcoal rock is up there. They were all right there. There was a couple up over the top. I was trying to come through that saddle, and I had to be cautious because there was 3 of them that were exposed, and I couldn't do anything but move once they were feeding. And so it probably took me 2 hours to close to within 150 yards. And they ended up feeding up onto the top of that grassy bench, and I made my move up through the rocks on the right over here. And when I popped up on top, all 5 of them were just sitting up on the top of the bench just staring at me. They totally had me pegged, and ended up just standing up and kind of sidestepping over to them, walking over to them, acting like I wasn't paying attention to the sheep. And they didn't seem to mind at first, but when I started closing the distance, they got antsy and kind of ran 10 yards one time, and then I walked a little closer. Ended up getting 53 yards from those sheep, and when they were about to bust out of there, I quick ranged them and picked one out and let the arrow fly, and watched the sheep that I shot. I watched him run off with the arrow sticking out of him. Had good penetration, but it went through the shoulder, so it wasn't a complete pass-through. And he ran probably 200 yards and fell. He's laying right at the base of that rock cliff over there. And sheep is down. Bighorn sheep is down. So, I'm not a doctor, but if you lose this much blood, I think that you've got some major issues. Check this out. Okay, that's a good amount of blood. Decent amount of blood. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's like pulling down through there. I'm gonna say he's probably not too far from here. Just a hunch. Well, I found my arrow, and it looks good. Yes, sir. I don't know how to. I think 5.5, but I'm not completely sure. I'm going to add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think we'll get the biologist to confirm, but here he is. You can see where I shot him in the shoulder. The arrow busted through that shoulder blade at 53 yards, which I'm pretty happy with that penetration. Wasn't a pass through, but so I'm guessing 3/4 curl. Be my guess. It's pretty. Real light colored compared to some of the other sheep that I've been seeing. Here he is. He came tumbling down through here. I don't know how far he rolled before it expired, but he tried to cut across the rocks up there, and he just didn't have enough energy. He lost a lot of blood. So this is my blessing from the Lord yesterday. What was yesterday's date? August the 25th. Saturday, August the 25th, 2012.